Greetings and salutations, Sagittarius. Welcome back to Barnacle Tarot. I'm here with your April 2020 monthly reading, general. I am in the process of building up my channel in my quarantine state. The other night I was actually live on Facebook, and it was a lot of fun. I was reading cards for people and so on. You can actually follow me at Barnacle Tarot, and if you'd like a personal reading, if you find that my readings resonate with you, you can contact me there. I'll be happy to set up a reading with you. But I had gone live and it was so much fun, and then I thought, well, I'm going to pop over to YouTube and I'm going to do it there too. Turns out I need 1,000 subscribers for that. I'm kind of new at this in terms of all the details and stuff. So at any rate, I figured that I would set up a challenge. So I'm inviting you that if my readings resonate with you, please hit the subscribe button. And then I will go live on YouTube and see what that's all about. So at any rate, I'm going to proceed with your reading, Sagittarius. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying sane in these crazy times and safe and healthy. So yeah, I'm going to pull 3 cards. One is your focus, one is the background, and one is the advice. And then after that, I've got a few oracle cards that I'm going to pull for you as well. All right? So what do the cards have to say for Sagittarius? Your focus. Okay, so you're feeling maybe a little bit defensive, or you feel like you have to defend yourself in some particular way. Or boundaries, or this could be, the separation that we're experiencing. 6 feet, 2 meters, whatever it is for you in your country. So yeah, that's kind of the focus. And you're probably feeling pretty alone. So what's the background to this situation for you, Sag? Disappointment. This situation, or maybe something else entirely. You're experiencing loss, and you're not really sure how you feel about these things. But you do have stuff to turn to, in this situation. But we'll get there, okay? So the advice is the 6 of Cups. So the 6 of Cups is a wonderful card. It's a very happy card, actually. This is very, very in keeping with the 5th house of astrology, which is children, nostalgia, old friends, soulmates, romance, happiness. It's just like, this is a really, really good card. So I'm going to clarify this a little bit for you and see what other insights we can get into what's going to be happening in April for you. I can't make this up. I swear to God. Maybe what just happened. So this is what your focus is. This is your clarifying card. Look familiar? So yeah, you're going to be feeling defensive. You could be feeling, uptight about the virus too. Like, everybody just stay away from me. Which is fair. That's totally fair. Let's see what other cards will come up here to give us a little bit more insight. The 9 of Swords, anxiety. So you're all in your head about something. What else is going on here? Ooh, okay. Maybe it's about money. You could be, one of the things about this situation for everyone is that it's affecting our ability to continue paying things like rent and electricity and so on. So you may be feeling a lot of anxiety, maybe like shoring up as much as you possibly can, and you're holding on to your coins big time, nice and tight. You also could be keeping your thoughts to yourself, your thoughts and your feelings to yourself. You may not feel safe in the circumstances that you're in. So let's see the background on this. Your disappointment. The Page of Wands is really all about, this can be you. With lots of ideas, inspiration for things that you wanted to do that maybe this situation now has kind of cut off. In which case, let's see what else, what other insight we can get. Both of those? Yeah, it's about, the ending of something and new boundaries that have been put in place. So, this situation really could be hitting you hard in terms of what you had planned. And so on the brighter side, in terms of advice and what you can lean into, is you should really be leaning into your friends right now and the people through the course of your life who have made you feel safe. Make your efforts to reconnect with them. And the Ten of Wands is about having a big load to carry on your shoulders. But the other thing to note about the Ten of Swords, or the Ten of Wands rather, is that it's almost like you can't see the forest for the trees because you're kind of buried in your worries. So I think you need to, in a safe way, social distancing way, I think you need to reconnect with people who make you happy. So more Skype phone calls, more Facebook stuff. What's that thing where you can chat with 6 people or whatever, that kind of thing, and stick a lampshade on your head. That'll make you feel better. Yeah. So the Page of Cups, you may have an offer coming in. And the one thing that I like to note about the Page of Cups is that it's usually a fairly good offer that actually means something, because there's a fish in that cup. And it actually could be an offer that would lead you to a better financial situation, because fish, in a lot of cases, signify abundance and wealth. In the Lenormand cards that I have, fish are definitely about money. So, so by collaborating with old friends and keeping some levity and not being buried too much in the darkness of whatever's going on right now, that's what's going to free up, your feelings about all sorts of different things. And, whether it's a matter of you taking better care of yourself, or whether this being the beginning of a new phase in love for you, levity is going to be your best friend. And sometimes when Sagittarius, gets a little too caught up in the, in their thoughts, it's like they lose that fun-loving spark, and it's so sad to see that happen. So try to be conscious of that, all right? So what are the hidden energies that are surrounding this whole situation? Well, you've got the Eight of Cups here, and what do we have here? The Two of Cups. So you may also, this situation may have been happening at the same time as you were leaving one relationship, and this is the transition into another. So I hope that was helpful for you, Sagittarius. I'm going to pull the Oracle cards now. So this first deck is a deck of cards that was created back in 1969 by Marshall McLuhan, Canadian thinker, who I have a great deal of respect for. At any rate, this is his distant early warning card deck, and while I do not know cartomancy, Marshall was kind enough to put a little message on each one of the cards. So I'm not going to try and interpret it for you, because Marshall has his own way of, getting people to think. So with regards to your finances and your work situation and all that, what does Marshall have to say for Sagittarius for April 2020? There we go. Okay, you got the Jack of Clubs. So, yeah, I'm not going to interpret that. It's tempting. When you're flat on your back, don't raise your head, or your friends will kick your teeth in. Interesting. So all I'm going to say, because I can't help myself, but maybe some of this disappointment and your defensiveness is around some friendships that have gone sour. And so maybe you have to reach further back in history, in your history, or the kinds of friends that have like just always been there. You don't talk to them for 2 years, and then you say hi and everything's just fine. You know what I mean? The ones that sustain are the ones you want to gravitate to. Okay, and that's going to help you in your work money sector. So how about family? How's family looking for Sag? Let's take a look. Family for Sagittarius for April 2020. Thank you. Movement, choices, and decisions. Well, ain't that the truth for just about all of us? So, yeah, it's an important time for all of us. And for love, let's see what the Oracle of E has to say. This last one that I used was the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. This one is the Oracle of E by Pam Grout and Colette Baron-Reed. I love this one. Ooh, there you go. Bunny hop jive, baby. Bunny hop jive. That's the way to move through these changes. Okay? Just keep dancing, man. Don't stop dancing. Dancing is going to be exactly the medicine you need for these times. Okay? So take care, Sag, and we'll see you soon. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on your way out. Thank you. See you again soon.